Hello everyone and welcome back to Zoo Crafting! I am Zookeeper Seri and we are here in the giraffe pen in our safari zone, getting ready for another amazing day of taking care of our zoo projects, visiting with all of our friends, taking care of our animals, and checking out the new animal that has been added into our zoo, and you can actually see hiding behind me in the tree back there. I am so excited, you guys! So you may recall I was talking quite a bit about the ox-pecker, which is a variety of bird that lives in Africa, and it actually feasts off of the ticks that are on the parasites, those ticks, the nasty blood-sucking little insects that are all over the mammals that roam across the African safari. Well, those ticks show up all over those creatures, and there's an opportunistic bird called the ox-pecker who will actually spend the majority of its life riding around on the backs of elephants and antelope and kudu and giraffes, eating all of the ticks. They can be considered parasitic, however, because they're not exactly there just to help out their host. Sometimes if they don't get enough ticks, they will actually open up little wounds in their host and drink the blood. So they're sort of an interesting bird because on the one hand you're like, oh, that's so cool, they keep parasites down. But if there's not enough parasites, they will actually open up a little wound in the animals that they're riding around and drink their blood, kind of like the way that vampire bats will do. So oxpeckers are sort of they're kind of a debatable animal because it's like, are they a pest or are they like a parasite on the creatures, or are they helping out? And I think it's all a matter of scale. If you have enough ticks, the oxpecker is your friend. If not, you might want to beware him like pecking a little scratchy hole in your skin and drinking your blood. Dun dun dun. So hopefully our giraffes, ironically, have enough ticks, or will be able to keep enough insects around to keep our brand new oxpeckers happy. And we do have some oxpeckers. So let me go ahead. They have the magpie call right now because I actually don't have the I can't find a royalty-free call. Oh, and we have some dead leaf piles. It looks like the birds are knocking around some leaves in the trees. But I don't actually have the call just yet for the oxpecker, so just kind of ignore the fact it's the magpie call. But a little bit of ambient noise is better than none. And here we are. Here he is, look at him. So thank you so much to Luca, because Luca heard me talking all about the oxpecker and how much I wanted to add oxpeckers into our zoo. And sure enough, he has delivered with a brand new skin that we now have to represent the oxpecker. So we now have more of the ambient animals over in our area, and I'm so happy. I am pleased as punch. There's a whole bunch of bird song going on just because I couldn't decide. And there's a whole bunch of oxpeckers that are sort of hanging out and eyeing up our giraffes and hopefully going to keep the parasites down on not only our giraffes, but all of the other mammals, especially once we get our gigantic... Oh, look, there's another one. Hi, buddy. But especially when we get our gigantic elephants in the zoo as well, then they'll be able to take care of them. But it was so much fun looking up facts about the oxpecker and looking up facts about the animals, the birds specifically that live in Africa. And I learned that a ton of the birds that people really want to go see when they go on birding tours in Africa are actually insectivores. So a lot of the animals actually rely on insects. There's a few species like the weavers and a lot of varieties of finches, very pretty finches, or the lilac-breasted ground roller, which is just such a pretty name, who do rely on seeds. But it seemed like every cool looking bird I looked up, it was like, this bird eats meat, this bird eats fish, this bird eats insects in particular. So the oxpecker does focus its diet almost primarily on insects, but also on blood if there are not enough insects. And I just thought they would be such a bright, colorful, really fun addition to our zoo. So the more big mammals that we get who might carry some of those ticks around, the more oxpeckers you can expect to see kind of hidden up in the trees. So keep your eyes peeled, you guys. Hi, Nigel. I know. I should probably... He's like, do you have apples? Can I have more babies? Hang on, Nigel. We'll get you more babies in just a minute. In fact, I do need to build the second giraffe feeding station. So let's do that while we talk about these things. Or at least let's do that if I could. Let's see. I think I need to make more carpenter's ladders, maybe some more carpenter's barriers. Probably have enough carpenter's barriers. Probably have enough short tassel bamboo. But I need to go get some more acacia wood, huh? All right, Lily and Tate, you two hang on. I know. And then we also are going to pop over to the house because you guys had some great suggestions, and some of you, I think Luca actually, even made really nice models for ways we can continue to light up the giraffe exhibit. Since I do want to put Jane and Tarzan, as well as Turk, their friend, the 3 zombie villagers we have caught, I want to cure them, and I want to kind of leave them running around inside the giraffe pen for a while. But we got totally attacked last night, so I do need to add in more light sources. And I do know, actually, you guys, don't don't worry. I do know that you can use glowstone and carpenter's blocks to make a light source. I just try to like come up with really creative ways to light the area up, like the termite mounds and divinsing blocks. So what we're going to do though is rely on those carpenter's blocks though for the glowstone little, what I'm trying to say is we will rely on just plain Jane hidden glowstone inside of a bunch of the trees and in the grass and even in the windows to light the area up as well, because I don't think I want to light everything up with termite mounds. That would like overdo something special. So we will be headed back over to the house in just a bit to go gather up the glowstone from the glowstone if I can reach it. Now that I think about it, for crying out loud, my glowstone is inside of the chest that Pigman Fern is watching over that currently is surrounded by vampire penguins who are like starting some sort of dark ritual. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to keep my eyes peeled on that. All right, let's cut down an acacia wood tree because I need a little bit more acacia wood. All right, there's the acacia saplings. All right, just gonna don't mind me. Hello puppies, come on, let's go get this done. I want to get the second giraffe feeder built, and then we'll be able to move on. I want to get Jane and Tarzan in here, so I need to go get glowstone and just light up this area. And I think what we'll do is, oops, and let's go over by the termite mound and see if the termite mound's going to give us anything cool. Hey, termite mound! Hey, anything falling over here? Isn't it fun to know where you can like come and find stuff? All right, I don't think anything's over here. I love how the maggot is still hanging out, just kind of being like decorative ambient animals the way I enjoy. All right, I'm gonna come over and now I need to grow this tree really quickly. But yeah, we'll go. Oh, it's so cute. Oh, I'm a sucker for that one. Okay, that one can stay. No, Seri, this isn't the point of trying to grow things, but I can't help it. I get really, really attached to like, oh, that one's cute too. No, Seri. Okay, you've got to cut this one down. I just get so attached to the trees because they're so adorable. All right, you're a cute one too, but guess what? You're going to become a giraffe feeder, so I'm sure that's a happy life for you. All right, and we'll collect these up, and night is coming, so I'm going to put my armor on, and we should be able to sleep because I don't think anybody is up right now. All right, and let me double check. Yep, nobody's here right now, so let's go back to the giraffe barn, take a quick snooze, and then when we come back, we'll want it to be night when I have the glowstone so that we can figure out where we need to put things in order to take care of our giraffes. Come here, Tate. Come here. You can sleep with... Oh, and Lily too. Okay, going to be smothered under dogs tonight. That's fine. Look at those two. You guys are so precious. All right, so yeah, that's the plan. We're going to build another giraffe feeder and admire our beautiful ox-peckers. Ah, dead leaves. So he's knocking leaves down from the acacia tree. We'll have to see if he does anything else when we come by. And yeah, that ox-pecker makes a different sound, but that's because I'm just like, I don't have a proper ox-pecker call yet, but I would be happy to add one in the future. All right, hi, sweetie. Hi, Kieran. Do you want to have some apples in a little bit? I might feed you some apples. All right, and then, oh, I forgot all the other stuff I needed to bring. Well, we'll take care of that in a little bit. I do need to make the carpenter's stairs, actually. So let's go make some carpenter's stairs really quickly. Oh, I'm hungry. All right, this seems like the perfect place to eat my giraffe-length sub sandwiches. So we'll chew on that. Dun dun dun, so many birds! I love it! See, if you ever feel lonely, just add some chickens or something into your Minecrafty area. It just helps to have all of those ambient creatures making a bunch of noise, because then you don't feel like you're all by yourself. And I never feel lonely because I have you and Tate. Don't worry, Lily, you and Tate are my best friends. All right, let's go ahead. We're gonna, I needed to leave some of that wood. I was going too quickly. All right, and we'll make some more of, oh, there they are, the carpenter's ladders. I need to make some more so that we can go ahead and make our second stand. So let's grab this, and then I need to surround this with sticks. There we go. And then let's go ahead and grab those. All right. I'm so excited about these ladders. I had really completely forgotten they even existed. So using them for our little project like this and remembering that they exist is actually really exciting for me. Let's leave the switchgrass and the acacia saplings in here. We can leave the bone meal in here too. I'm starting to get a little bit cluttered with all this stuff. Oh, look, we have some bloodleaf. So look at this, bloodleaf. I wonder if the ox-pecker birds, oh, and we've got more dead leaves. You really shouldn't give me things that often, little birdo. But I wonder if the ox-pecker birds might find blood leaves, which are actually a nether plant that is kind of like a replacement for blood, and they might eat that as well. So maybe that's why we don't have to worry about our giraffes. They have access to blood leaf, and they can use that instead of trying to eat off of our beautiful giraffes. So good! We don't have to worry about them pecking holes in our giraffes, you guys. They'll be okay. All right, here's the carpenter's ladder. So let's come over and build another little feeding stand. I think maybe like this angle right here would be good. All right, watch out, Lily girl. Getting right under mom's feet. There we go. All right, I love this ladder. I can't believe I forgot that it existed because it's just so useful. All right, and we'll climb on up. I should have done this before I put all of these pieces here. That's okay. I was gonna say we've got this, and then I like somehow trapped myself inside the block. That's kind of hilarious. Kind of sad and hilarious all at the same time. All right, hang on. That's okay. All right, we got this. And you know, now that we know how to make these little observation platforms or these little feeding stations, it should be pretty easy to make like a whole bunch of observation platforms all around the zoo. So that'll be really fun. Just little places you can like get up and you can kind of get a bird's eye view of what's going on. All right, we'll rotate this. There we go. And then we put this here. Ta-da! We're almost there. And then we do this. All right. And whoops. Oh no. I didn't mean to change that. There we are. And then this one, we have this base too. Oh yeah, and then we have like the little base. I just remembered we have the little base over here. And we use the acacia wood here. All right, Lily and Tate. They do not like being this close to the Enderman forest, I think. Oh, and you guys, thank you so much for letting me know what Enderman would actually enjoy if they had a little farm, if we made a little farm for the Enderman. And the answer was pumpkins. So Enderman like pumpkins, and we will go ahead. There we go. There's that. So we'll go ahead and we will make some pumpkins, a pumpkin farm for the Enderman village that we will be taking care of in the future. Oh no, I need to make another acacia tree. Oh, I ran out. I was so close. I was so close to being able to complete this part of it, and then I ran out. All right, well, we'll go get some more acacia wood. Probably a good idea to have extra pieces of acacia wood stocked up so that if... There we go. Oh, and I'm going to need more carpenter's fences. No problem. So that if, you know, the caretakers of the giraffes need more acacia wood, we need to make sure it's available to them. All right, short tassel bamboo. Second giraffe feeding station. Ambient birds everywhere. I'm stuck again. How did I do that? Who knows? All right, we'll put you here. Put you here. Put you here. There we go. All right, almost done. Almost done. And then we'll have the second feeding station all completed. We can run on by. Did I pick anything else up? Oh, more dead leaves. So the birds are knocking dead leaves out of the trees. We might even pick those up. See, those are things that may get scattered around under the birds from the birds knocking the dead leaves out of the trees. And then one day we might decide, hey, you know what? That's enough dead leaves. And we'll collect them up and put them in the compost bin. I really love how it all kind of comes together. Very much a living system. My favorite. All right, we'll do this. And then a couple acacia saplings. All right, and I should just put these gold. Oh gosh, I've got so much stuff in my inventory. It is about time to head home just so we can clean our packs out of all of the interesting things that we've collected. And if we're going to go deal with pigman fern, if I can manage to reach the chest that has all of our glowstone in it and all of our glowstone flowers in it, then what we'll do is we will actually have time to put Fig the pig in. There we go. To his area as well, because he has a new friend. And Tarzan the pig used to be his old friend. But we're going to go ahead. Lily, what's going on? Lily, if you're hungry, then don't just stand behind the gate and stare at me with those sad eyes. Oh my gosh. Tate, I know you want fish over zombie jerky, but now is not the time to be picky. You have like no help. Tate, for crying out loud, Tate. Tate, come this way. Tate, don't merge with your sister. That's not going to fill your stomach. There you go. I'm sorry, puppies. I'm sorry. We've been so terribly busy. Dog Quest is on the list. I swear. I'm just so busy. There's so much to do in the zoo, puppies. Oh, and I forgot to put the trivia trees in for those of you guys who reminded me how Tarzan died. Tarzan the pig that we had. And I will be doing that as well. Oh, I'm just gonna keel over. There's just so much to do every day in the zoo. It's amazing. All right, come on, Lily and Tate. We're almost done with the second feeding station. I'm really proud with how it turned out too. All right, we've got new birds in the giraffe exhibit, and I'm actually super excited because, oh, and I forgot to make the carpenter's fences. All right, back over here. I'm super excited because what we're probably going to be seeing in the future is weaver birds, and I really love weaver birds. I think weaver birds are fascinating. They are the birds who actually make, let's go ahead, carpenter's fencing, who make those big orb nest out of, like, they make big spherical, almost gourd shaped nest out of grasses that they weave together. So if you've never seen what a weaver bird nest looks like, I highly recommend looking it up. They're absolutely amazing, and I would love to have some weaver birds and some social weaver birds added in the future. And then think about it, you guys, if we have weaver birds and social weaver birds, then we will be able, let's go ahead and do this, then we'll be able to build like little defencing structures to represent those weaver birds' homes, and I just think that would be really cool. That can hang from the trees. All right, we'll do this, and there we go. All of the carpenter's fencing we could want. All right, phew, we're almost done. Hi, giraffes, and then we'll feed the giraffes some apples, and I wonder if we'll take kind of the long way back home, and yeah, I think we'll take the long way back home instead of the teleporter, and we'll stop in at the Australian aviary to see how things are going on in there, and maybe even the Egg Research Center. It has been a long time since we popped over to the Egg Research Center. Ta-da! Another feeding station has been completed! Huzzah! I'm so happy. So many little ox-pecker birds in the trees. Ah, another dead leaf pile. Oh, that's so exciting. So yeah, you can just kind of like peek around and find little ox-peckers everywhere, which I really love. And then don't forget, we do have the termites that are everywhere. Technically, they're a creature too. They're ambient animals as well. All right, so we'll put all the building materials for this area in here. Then we'll scooch over a little bit and put away the acacia saplings and the bone meal. And that should be everything for there. All right, hang on, Lily and Tate. Let's go ahead and snooze, because it's snooze time. Come here, Lily. Who's a good girl? My puppies are so snuggly today. All right, there you guys go. I'm going to bring the bed just in case. There we are. And there we go. I'm very happy with this. Oh yeah, and then let's have a giraffe baby. I know it seems like a lot of giraffe babies, but hey, if we end up with tons of giraffe babies. All right, closing my eyes. Okay, missed. Closing my eyes again. Snagged. And Vinci. All right, so let's get Vinci born. All right, it's just going to be whoever reaches me first. I don't even care what like your names are. We've got Kizzy and we've got Lori. All right, so Kizzy and Lori, and they're gonna have a baby. And welcome, little one, and now we have Vinci. So Kizzy, Lori, and Vinci. So now we've got another baby giraffe. And another dead leaf pile. These birds, but that's okay because it seems like a lot, but it is a lot that we can put in the compost bin too. And I really wanted them to maybe be able to get some of these beautiful flowers for us, but because they are insectivores and not seed eaters, it makes sense that the only things you'll really get from the oxpeckers are going to be like the dead leaves they knock out of the trees. You might even find some fur because they line their nest with fur from the creatures that they run after, like wildebeest and antelope and cattle fur. Even they even will steal some wool from sheep if they happen to live near areas that humans have their habitat. So you'll find fur from those guys too, and it seems like they'll even collect blood leaf in order to satiate their diet, satisfy themselves without having to poke holes in my giraffes. No, I just destroyed a wheatgrass. I'm sorry. I've got to be more gentle with my plants. All right, so there's that. And we need to run back primarily for glowstone, but also to try to empty out some of the things in our pack for a little bit, because I'm just carting way too much stuff around. We might even cure Tarzan and Jane and Turk and give them their names before we return as well. So then we can bring them back, we can light up the area with the glowstone, and we can release them into the giraffe exhibit and then come and start working out here. So we'll spend a little bit of time at home over the next couple days, I bet. All right, anything? We have a Geishel green that doesn't really belong in our safari area. Anything? Nope. Nothing from the termites today. Phooey, I was really hoping for more termite mounds. That's just the way it goes sometimes, though. All right, so let's go ahead. We're going to run through the jungle. Oh, this is so cool. This is just so cool. I can't wait till we get this area set up. It's going to be awesome. Oh, look at that. Oh, it's just so amazing. All right, and instead of taking the Safari Zone teleporter, today we are actually going to veer through the jungle and head over. Let me see. Do I have the glass or did I leave that? I think I left the glass. Good. So I left the glass over at the safari, or at the giraffe house. I'm going to have to make this into a proper walkway too. I don't think this path is going to work out the way I thought. I mean, technically we could just like cover this with acacia saplings and trees. But we're gonna have to like make this into a path in the future too. But yeah, we'll take the long way. We're just gonna run our way over through this jungle area past a lion. We're just gonna keep going. Oh look, there's a whole bunch of the oil. Wow, that's a really resilient lily pad growing in a patch of oil. But we can actually start gathering the oil up in iron buckets and trading it to that mysterious salesman, that suspicious salesman who is over in Relic Ruins. I wonder what would happen if we gave him like a ton of oil. Would he build like some sort of evil factory? I probably need to think those things through. All right. Oh gosh, and there's just mushrooms growing on my path. We'll collect those because we can grill those up for lunch. Very nice. Our living gardens continue. Our beautiful fencing that we have over here. Really gorgeous. I can't wait till we work some more on the jungle type exhibits over here. This will be really fun, especially like the South American jungle exhibits we're going to be building. All right. And we're just going to continue on. This is why we have a teleporter, because the safari zone is a good distance away. Oh, we're midway there now. The safari zone is a little bit of a walk away from the main part of the zoo, but we're getting there. We're getting there. All right, so walk, 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 walk. Anything, let's keep our eyes peeled for anything interesting along the way. All the vines. Our bananas! I forgot we had a teeny little banana tree grow over here. And we're supposed to have a banana botanist move in. I totally forgot all about that. Yay, bananas! They're kind of hard to collect because you only get like so many bananas per tree. But we'll just go ahead and gather those up. I just fell in the hole. What? What? No, Tate, help! I don't want to be down here with Tate. Get your butt is literally in my face, Tate. Oh my gosh. I don't want to be down there with a mysterious grave. Since when have I had a grave there? Have I seen that before? There's a grave. There's a grave under my banana trees. What on earth? Am I going to have like a banana ghost? Is someone going to possess my banana trees now? I don't even know. I don't even know, you guys. Well, that's an interesting turn of events, an interesting development. We'll have to come and investigate this in the future because apparently I have a grave hiding under my bananas. I didn't know, you guys. Oh goodness. But all right, let's pop in and we're going to come in and visit with our Australian bird aviary because it has been quite a while, my friends. And if I could think of anywhere that needs to have all sorts of little informative signs tossed up so that we can learn so much about the birds that are here, it is definitely the Australian bird aviary. So I'll probably be making tons of little informational signs and have some useful zookeepers walking around pretty soon. Oh, this is just so cool. I love it here. This is just so pretty. All right, well, we'll adventure in here a little bit in the morning. I'm a little bit shaken up from having just collapsed, like fallen right on top of a grave. And then we will continue to work our way to the house. We will take care of Fig the pig and Pigman Fern, and hopefully those vampire penguins haven't had any more advancements. And we will cure Tarzan, Jane, and Turk, give them their names, grab the glowstone, and work our way back over to the safari zone. And who knows what other tasks and what other little things are going to pop up for us to do before we're back over here. But we'll do our best, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.